Hey everyone, this is Cam315 and I'm back with another video. And this is another Chicago Bears game preview for tomorrow's matchup against the Oakland Raiders out in London, England tomorrow. This game is going to be, I think, a game that's, should be a pretty fairly won game to the Bears. Just gotta, I say just keep doing some things that, have been working in the past and just, keep improving on those things. So I'm going to just basically, really give my thoughts of what the Bears should do and stuff like that because this can be one of these games where we may not take an opponent lightly, or we might take them too lightly. How can I say, in a way of saying that? This also can remind me of last year's matchup against the Dolphins when we're playing a team that's a beatable, winnable team that we honestly should beat hands down. Um, you know, it's that type of game. The difference is, we got to finish and we got to, really take control of this game, really. And it starts really on the defensive side. Defense. My keys to defense is, get pressure on Derek Carr. I obviously they're gonna have a game plan to get the ball out pretty quick, but basically we just need our DBs to play good coverage, and we need our linemen, our defensive linemen, and especially when we're also sending blitz and our linebackers to get to the quarterback, to get to Derek Carr, put some pressure on him, make him feel uneasy, make him feel like he doesn't want to throw the ball, and make sure and make him where he's holding the ball on for far too long than he should be. Um, as for defense, I expect Khalil Mack to have a big game, especially because this is against his former team, and especially against John Gruden. And if you all remember, you know, he's probably going to want John Gruden to at least give him some respect on his name, especially that Raiders organization that didn't pay him the money that he should be worth. Um, you know, so I expect him to go all out, and I think by the end of the game, I think he should be one of the MVPs for yesterday's game. Or I mean for tomorrow's game. So as for defense, keep up the pressure. Another key thing is Roquan Smith will be coming back, so the personal issue that took him out for last week's game, it's resolved. It's clean. Um, you know, he's able to come back and play, and that's why I was kind of debating on making the game previews on Saturday because this is where we can kind of get a gist on who's playing and who's not playing. So Roquan Smith will be playing, which is more of a great advantage to our defense. Like I said, nothing against Nick Kiwatowski, um, but and he played phenomenal last week. But on a week to week basis, we wouldn't know how he would be doing. So it's good to see that Roquan will be back in the defense, and things will get on from there on. Now I don't know yet if Akeem Hicks will be playing. Um, Personally, if the Bears want to rest him, then go ahead and rest him because after this game we will be going into a bye week. So if you want to rest him this game and going to the bye week, resting him, and then he can be back by week 6 or no week 7. You know that's fine, and that will be the game against the Saints in 2 weeks. I'd probably be more opposed for that because I think Nick Williams and especially after his last week's performance, he can do good, and especially with Roy Robertson Harris, the performance they gave last week shows that you can just put these guys in, and you can possibly sit in Akeem Hicks for maybe 2 weeks for the next this week and then the bye week because then you'll get Akeem Hicks back to full health and ready for the Saints game and the rest of the season. It's going to be good. And if there are some injuries on defense, where some players have to come in and fill in for those starting roles, then come in for these guys and do the same thing you did in the Vikings game. Step up, play a better game. That's all I can say for the defense. The defense just still has an easy game plan. Get pressure on Derek Carr, and I guess stop the run with against Josh Jacobs. But technically, we literally stopped probably the best ball carrier in the NFL last week in Dalvin Cook and made him look like a baby, or basically made him look miserable the entire day. So I think I probably might need to stop saying, contain the run and stop the run attack from any offenses, because I'm sorry. Even when we are bad, the Bears have legit one of the best run defenses to think of. We're just a run stopping team. I guess as for passing, for the DBs, just be ball hawks, same thing. Just get into good coverage and prevent receivers from catching balls. It's the same game plan. Now, even though, Vikings receivers late in the game were catching balls, that was late in the game where they were playing like some stupid, deep zone coverage and stuff like that. But look, the Bears held Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs to literally next to nothing last week. So I'm feeling totally confident that they can do it to the Raiders receivers. The Raiders receivers, for what they have after losing Antonio Brown, they still have a good, decent core of receivers. You just got to do your best and, limit to what they can do and stuff like that. And just make, Derek Carr make bad decisions and stuff like that. Just get pressure on him. That's the number one thing we did with Kirk Cousins last week. We got pressure on him, and it made him not only throw inaccurate balls, but it made him hold on to the ball longer, which created fumbles, and more in all, it created turnovers. So that's the key of the game. Just force turnovers for the defense by getting to that pressure on Derek Carr. Now, as for offense, or actually offense, special teams. Special teams been good for for basically the entire season. Keep doing what you're doing, special teams. That's all I gotta say for special teams. Offense, if we're going into a game where our backup quarterback is starting and Chase Daniels, I need to see some element of running the ball more than passing the ball. Now, Chase Daniels, like I said in my review, looks like he has more control of the offense and looks like he knows what he's doing compared to Trubisky. Um, you know, like I said, I just need Chase Daniels to come in, play good, and boom, like that. Now, all in all, I know in my review I said if Chase Daniels does play good, if Trubisky's out for a period amount of time, he should be the number one starter. Yes, but he would probably have to play phenomenal. I still think even as much as Trubisky has really not done next to nothing this season, he's still one of the main reasons why we can get to a possible Super Bowl, or it's our best chance to get to a Super Bowl. Um, you know, mostly because of his athletic ability. But going back to the offense, with a backup quarterback, establish the run from the get going, from the game start. Get the run going, make David Montgomery, really be a bell cow. And when it's time to throw the ball with Chase Daniels, I feel more than confident enough to do that because he went up against the Vikings defense and he did a pretty good job. And the Raiders defense is nothing really special. So, as long as Chase Daniels is not causing turnovers, like throwing picks or fumbling the ball like he did in that Giants game, I think we're good. If Chase Daniels has a clean game, I think the chances of us winning really heighten for us and stuff like that. Really that's kind of it for me. On the offensive side of the ball, run the ball a lot with David Montgomery and Tariq Cohen. Again, do not have Mike Davis touch the ball at all. I think I forgot to say that. I think I forgot to say that last week. Um, But I don't think Mike Davis touched the ball at all because he was inactive that game because, reasons why. So don't give Mike Davis carries and stuff like that. Just keep giving runs to Cohen or Montgomery. Mostly Montgomery. And I need to see Nagy be a little bit more smart when it comes to running the ball. There's be some instances where it's a 3rd down and 1 and we don't run the ball. Trust your rookie running back and give him the ball on 3rd down and 1. There's no need to be passing and stuff like that. The Raiders defense isn't really good. It's okay, but it's not the best. So other than that, that's really it. And then, like I said, Chase Daniel, just keep the ball, clean. Don't cause any turnovers that can get the Raiders into this game and give them extra few possessions, basically. So that's really it as far as my game preview for the Bears and the Raiders. I will be giving my game recap after the game is over. So, be tuned to see that and stuff like that. But other than that, really there is nothing. But I'm gonna say this now because I think by the time the recap video will be uploaded. I think I'll probably just be watching it. But I'm just gonna be saying, like I said in my update video, if you have not checked that out, please do. I talk about a rundown of what's gonna be happening this October because lots of things are happening in October. But on Sunday, which is tomorrow, expect a double upload or double videos. One is the Bears recap, and then because of CW TV shows coming back, I was going to review the season premiere of Supergirl as well, and that will also be uploaded to YouTube as well. So tomorrow, you guys will be getting a double upload of not only a Bears recap but a Supergirl review. Now, I know Batwoman's also tomorrow. I might do a double upload on Monday with Black Lightning and Batwoman. I'm not gonna do a triple upload because that would be insane. But that's the most that I can. That's the most I'll probably do with uploading. If schedule's hectic with what's to watch and stuff like that, that's what I'll more than likely do because of stuff. And I'll still be reviewing One Piece arc content and stuff like that. So whenever there's just a day where I feel like there's not a good specific day to upload something, you can also expect to get a One Piece arc review. The next arc review will be the Punk Hazard arc. Right now I'm currently on the Zoe arc, so I'm pretty far along, and I'm basically about to finish up watching that arc, and then I'll make my review for that. But basically, I have 2 reviews on deck for One Piece. But other than that, tomorrow you'll be getting a double upload of Bears recap and Supergirl. And if you're a Supergirl fan of the CW show, check that video out because it's a new season, and this week is the week of new seasons when it comes to Flash, Black Lightning, Supergirl, Arrow, and even My Hero Academia, which will be daily reviews, or not daily reviews, but weekly reviews. So other than that, that's really all I have to say. But till then, this has been Camper 15, and I'm signing out. See you guys tomorrow night on the next video.